Oh, good day, good evening, everybody. This is the Takeout Hour, man. Shit, appreciate y'all dropping in with us and tapping in with us, man, for another video. Today we got the Halle Bailey and DDG situation up on the menu, up on the podium, here in court. This is this is a hotly debated topic here for the past few days, man. We got to tap in with it and just get y'all thoughts on this, because we see it's been doing numbers on the internet. It's been going viral, man. It's been sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I just want to get your initial thoughts on this whole situation, bro. Like, what you think about this whole DDG situation?
This why I don't have fucking kids. This is exactly shit. That's exactly what I think. This is exactly why I don't have no fucking kids right now.
Yep.
Because I'll probably crash out. So yeah, I'll definitely be in jail probably.
Hell yeah.
On some dumb shit. Wanting to see my kid.
Oh yeah.
Baby mama ain't letting you.
This always make me think about that Fujiano song.
Baby mama ain't shit.
She won't let me see my son.
That shit used to be a banger. I'm damn near gotta play that today. No DDG blasting that shit.
Hey man, my little brother pulled up at his baby mama's house playing that shit, bro.
Word.
That shit be weak as fuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think he posted it like I don't know what's going on with my little brother's fucking social media, but all that shit's gone. Like all of that shit, bro. Like,
have you talked to him?
I can't find the nigga. I ain't talked to the nigga. I don't know what's going on with the nigga. I know he ain't in jail though, because I done looked up like all Ohio's court records and shit. Unless he in Kentucky jail or some shit like that, I wouldn't know. But yeah,
oh my god,
that little nigga, all his social media is gone. But
damn,
niggas trying to live that scamming lifestyle. It kind of comes with that whole entire thing.
Come with that shit. Yeah.
My little brother out here deep in the game.
In too deep.
Way too deep. That shit funny, man. But that's neither here nor there. Even though he does have some funny ass custody situations that he be dealing with his son, man, because that shit is different. Yeah, this story right here, from what I know of it so far, is just a big reminder to just properly vet who you having kids with, who you dealing with, and shit like that. And it's just another just telltale sign that you need to proceed with caution and really take your time with who you lay down with and have kids with.
Absolutely.
Because from what I know, this was only like a 2-year relationship. I don't think that's too long enough for you to vet anybody to really get to know them on both sides of the spectrum. If you're a woman, you need to be, really like just testing the man's character for at least,
facts.
At least 4 years to me, at least 4 to 5 years. Even then, you still gonna be learning a person over that time span still. But
well, nobody stays together that long no more.
Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you shouldn't be bringing no kids in this world if you ain't gonna stay together longer than that.
I agree.
Period. Point blank. But yeah, I feel like a woman, you need to really learn a man's character and what he's all about throughout those 4 years. And as a man, you need to know who the fuck this woman is and her character. Facts. But my man, he already has told me pretty much, women change after the child. But at the same time, like throughout this whole process of just knowing this person, you need to be picking up the signs on what that's going to look like.
Yeah.
When you guys do have children. So
yeah, that's true.
Both of these two individuals are responsible for the situation that they find themselves in. And I feel like if they both would have took a little more time to really vet each other and see how this was going to work out amongst themselves, they probably wouldn't even be in this situation. But we can get into this story without me rambling a little too much.
Oh yeah, I mean it's crazy, bro, because word got out that DDG was abusing Haley. I don't know how you say her name.
Haley, I think.
But yeah, that happened, and she basically got granted sole custody of the kid, and won't let him see his kid. And this has been a thing since they've had the kid. Truth be told, just an ongoing, just something was brewing as far as her keeping the son away from DDG.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This has been going on for their whole time. We made a previous video a while back, and we slightly went over this, and when she took him away the first time we heard about it, she said that they were sick or whatever, which, okay, whatever. But DDG wanted to see his son, and she wouldn't let him. And I kept saying, like, maybe it's a reason why, like, he's not able to see his son. Like, because the way I looked at it, DDG, he's a famous streamer. He has different women in and out the house, different people in general, just in and out his house.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot going on. But I didn't know that he was allegedly putting hands on her. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. And then like just some of the demands that I'm seeing from Haley, from the courts. Like let's slide down her real quick
For sure.
because some of the demands.
Outrageous.
Yeah, man. If we go here, Bailey asked the judge to order her ex-boyfriend to not be allowed visitation with his son. However, she requested that DDG be given supervised visits with a professional company once a week for 6 hours while Halo is in Los Angeles. Additionally, Bailey is asking the court to prevent DDG from taking their son outside of LA County. That's insane, if you ask me. That's 6 hours, 1 week. It's 4 weeks in a month. 6 times 4 is 24. That equals 1 day. So you're only able to equivalently see your son for 1 day.
Ridiculous.
Which is, it's just crazy to me. I don't know. This is why I don't have kids, bro.
Yeah, that's insane.
Why I don't have kids, bro.
You talk about what a professional company. What the fuck type of professional company are you talking about? Like, what is this?
She's making it seem like that DDG is going to harm the child. And I
Exactly.
don't see that happening.
Exactly.
I really don't. I understand her maybe being a little concerned, especially with what him and her had going.
Mm-hmm.
But this is come on now.
It comes off as highly spiteful, man. And that shit just don't make no sense. Was it some other detail that was up there real quick? Hold on. I know there was some other detail. Yeah. And I don't understand why he has to only be in Los Angeles whenever he sees his son. You taking him out the country with a whole nother nigga right now. Y'all on vacation, ain't y'all? Why can't he do the same thing? But we gonna get into further stipulations that may come with that if he does want to do such a thing. But it seems like it's controlling.
Yeah, very controlling.
This is very manipulative.
Manipulative.
Very manipulative.
Yeah.
And controlling from her standpoint.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we don't know these people. These are just random individuals that everybody is talking about right now. We don't know these people.
We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. We don't know nothing. Everything that's going on right now is alleged.
Yep.
Allegedly, that's, we're just going off of the reports.
Yep. Because for all we know, DDG could be an evil ass nigga behind closed doors and shit.
Could be. We never know.
We don't know. But from what we've seen on the internet, he seems like an incredible father.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
He ain't on no Anthony Edwards shit where he like, shit, I'll pay the child support, bitch, and then don't even contact me for the rest of your life. I don't want nothing to do with you.
That's probably why Ant did that.
That's fair. That's very fair. I mean, he could have been on some shit like that, but that's one thing that always bothers me about situations like this is you only hurting a child at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you got a whole nother family that's being robbed of being involved in this child's childhood.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
You trying to say only 6 hours a week? Like he said, that's 24 hours in a month.
Yeah.
1 day. It's football games that motherfuckers gonna want to go to if he get involved in that. Basketball games, soccer, anything that the little kid want to be involved in. But for you to be selfish like that and really just try to harbor that child all to yourself, that's very selfish. That's very selfish. But at the same time, we don't know if abuse was happening. But we know that he's not abusing that child for sure.
We do know that. Yeah, it's just some of these stipulations here, man. So she has also requested an order to prevent child abduction, saying that DDG has a history of abusing her, taking away or hiding Halo from her, threatening to take away or hide Halo from her, and not cooperating with her in parenting. Bailey asked that the judge order DDG not to travel with Halo without her permission, without her written permission. and to turn in or to not apply for passports or other important documents for their son. If he does travel with Halo, with her permission, she is asking the judge to order DDG to provide travel schedules, copies of round trip airline tickets, addresses and phone numbers where they can be reached, and open airline ticket for her if Halo is not returned. What are we talking about? Like, so let's just break that down. First of all, this is coming off, like you said, very controlling, very spiteful, bitter, but like, nah, bruh. Like, at the end of the day, the child's with his father. You know what I'm saying? But just go back to what you said. Don't have no kid with no girl you ain't trying to marry. Because once you marry, this eliminates all that shit. Straight up. Because this is why they say don't have kids out of wedlock. Because if they were married, she can't just legally say this. She can't just take the kid away like that.
Nope.
At all.
Nope.
There's nothing she can do. So, you know what I mean? Because you have just as much rights. Now, with this shit here, this is where men get fucked up because, yes, you're the father, but this is where they tell you you don't have the rights. You don't have certain rights to take the kid or whatever, so on and so. Which is crazy, but it is what it is. It's just unfortunate, bro. And I feel like a state like California, you don't want to really have kids if you're going to be dealing with somebody like this. Just certain states have different laws when it come to child services and all that. Like, it's a lot that come with that shit.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, bro, this is bad luck. It's a real bad look. It's crazy. But this paragraph right here is a lot. These two paragraphs,
Oh yeah.
it just sound very controlling, yo. And it seems like very exhausting. Like, what? Who wants to go through that? Really? Then I got to get your written permission to take my son somewhere?
Like who the fuck is you?
Yeah. The fuck is wrong with you?
My mama? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't even tell my mama what the fuck I'm doing every single day like that,
Come
bro.
on, man. Like, that's crazy.
Your permission. But you doing everything that you try to prevent him to do currently as we speak. So it's just, it's a wild situation, man. And I can't. She looks terrible in this, man.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I said, if he was abusing her,
yeah, we don't know.
We don't know. We really don't know. But at the same time, we've already discussed this already. I feel like there should be a happy medium where, you know, hey, sure, we don't fuck with each other. But at the same time, this is your child too. We ain't got to deal with each other. Let me just drop them off at grandma's house. And then shit, we ain't even got to speak to each other. You get to have your time with your son. You get to have your time as a mother with my child. Boom, we cool. We ain't even got to deal with each other.
It's crazy because, like, you can tell she's moving off of emotion. Because, like, what happens when his birthday comes up? What happens when, you know what I'm saying, certain things come up and DDG wants to be there with his son? Well, he can't be there now because you taking that right away from him. So, hopefully the courts figure something out because it's only going to get worse if they don't. Like, this is going to be a sticky situation. But yeah, man, we just got to see what happens.
For sure.
We got to see what happens, man.
For sure.
I'm anxious to see what happens, but that's that, man. She say she got a lot of receipts apparently, so
some of the receipts been looking a little crazy on him, truth be told.
Because she did say he broke into her crib, and that is crazy. Now I can see why you get a fucking restraining order. You're gonna be breaking the motherfuckers' cribs and shit, nigga.
Not at all.
Or just popping up whenever you want to pop up. I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? I can understand her saying, look, you can't just pop up like that. You don't know what I got going on.
Yep.
So, yeah.
But also, with that being said, though, you moving the way you moving, though, that'll drive a nigga crazy, too, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He'll be on some shit like that. So, like...
She know what she doing.
Yeah, you definitely know what you're doing.
She know what she doing. Man, I've seen videos of her, right?
Yeah.
Like, talking, like, it was her and Chloe, and it looked like they was on live or something or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was talking about, somebody in the comments said, who's something between you two? And Chloe pointed to Haley. And Haley was like, yeah, like, don't get it twisted. Like, I may look innocent and this and that, but I'm really not. I'm like, I'm really this way, and I'm an Aries, and this is how I am. I got some bad experience with Aries women, and I can attest to that. They are very.
What you got against the realm, man?
I'm talking about the women. I'm talking about the women. I ain't talking about the niggas, man. I'm talking about the women. The Aries women, a little loco, man.
What
They're a
do you
little
say?
different, man. I've dealt with two of them, and yeah, they not. Nah, bro. Yeah,
Love a good Aries, man.
it's my way or the highway.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. That's some me shit. I ain't gonna lie.
My way or the highway.
That shit funny. But yeah, man, shit, tap in with us, man. Let us know y'all thoughts on this whole situation,
Sure,
man. We hope that they resolve this in a very, copacetic way. They
Absolutely.
need to be co-parents, and they both have rights to this child.
For the kid.
Regardless of your own personal feelings towards, the other individual, you need to be able to co-parent with this individual.
I agree.
Unless they, a diddler or a PDF file.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that's the only type of shit that I can't support. If he is abusing the child, then that will be a thing.
Facts.
But I mean, I don't see him doing that to his son. Period. Point blank.
Facts.
Regardless of how that shit happened between y'all, his family deserves to be in that child's life. Period. Point blank.
Facts.
But yeah, let us know what y'all got as far as the comments, and just let us know. Follow us on all social media platforms. Not Twitter, but Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Take out hour.
Fuck with
Follow us, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with us, man.
Hell yeah.
But we out of here. Stay safe. Love, peace, hair grease.
Stay
And remember,
positive.
stay positive. Test negative. And remember, if you don't want to marry her, or you not trying to lock in with her, pull out or wear a fucking condom. Straight up.
Don't have a kid.
Just don't have a kid. It's that simple. Peace.